Hey guys, myself Biswajit. I'm a technical consultant in complete open source solutions and I'm back with a new video on Python. Today we are going to see how to create GUI applications by using Python. So Python comes with a inbuilt module named tkinter. We are going to use the module and create GUI applications. So let's create a prototype before practically creating a GUI application. So our GUI application would be a login page. So to create any kind of application, first of all, the important widget or important thing which is required is a floating window. So first of all, we are going to create a square or a rectangle type floating window. On top of it, we are going to attach our widgets to the window. So here we are going to add a name as username, and any name, any alphabets which is directly written on a window is generally referred as a label. So we are going to add a label as username, and beside this label we are going to add an entry widget to accept the inputs of a user. And after that we are going to add another label as password, and we are going to accept the password with the entry widget. And finally, after the username and password has been entered, we are going to capture via a button called submit. And here the graphical square window will be referred by a variable, and I am going to refer this variable as a box. So first we are going to create the box, and on top of the box we are going to attach the label, the input widgets, and we are going to add the button. So let's go to the IDE and let's see how this is done. There you go. So I'm going to open a new file for this. So this is going to be a Python file, and I'm going to name it as a login underscore page, and I'm going to save it. So a new file has been created, and now we are going to import a module called tkinter. But whenever we import the module, all the functions inside the module are not imported by default. We have to call it explicitly. So I'm going to call from tkinter import star. Star is referred as all the functions inside the tkinter module need to be imported. Now I'm going to take a variable as box, and box would be assigned to a function called tk, which is a function inside the tkinter module. Now tkinter function is going to create the GUI window. So let's run this program and let's see what happens. So to run this, you have to give a right click and then go to run and click on run. Fine. Now here is the output of the login page.py. So we are unable to see the window. This is because we are creating the window, and once the window is created, the window will be vanished automatically. So to hold the window, to make the window constant, we have to use a function called main loop. So I'm going to write box.main loop. Okay, now I'm going to run. You can press shift F10. Here you go. This is our GUI window which is need to be created. Now I want to create a label, but to create a label I'm going to create two frame. Frame is an invisible container which holds the widget. So I'm going to create fr1. I'm going to take two variables, fr1 and fr2, and those are my frames. So frame, and this frame has to be created on top of our box. Box is our window. So I'm going to write box and I'll leave it. And similarly, I'm going to copy this and paste here. Fine. In Python, there are few package managers which is going to attach the widget on our window. Now when I run this, we will not find any proper output. So let us pack this. So I'm going to pack fr1 and I'm going to pack fr2. Pack method is generally used to attach the widget to the window. Fine. Now two frames are being created. Now I want to create the first label and the first entry widget on the frame 1. So I'm going to take a label. So LAB, I'll take a variable as LAB1 and label. This label will be created on first frame FR1 and the variable text should be as username. As username is a string, I'm going to place it under quotes. And similar to frame, we are going to pack this as well. So pack is a manager. Pack also has a few arguments. By default, it doesn't goes with any argument, but we can decide the side of the widget. Now I'm going to decide the side of the widget should be left side. And beside this label, I need another input widget which has to accept the inputs of a user. So it is an entry widget. So I'll take it as ENT1 and entry, and this entry widget will be created on frame 1. And the size, the total number of characters which need to be accepted is I'll take as 30. So I'll pack this as well. Yeah. So our first entry is done. So now let us see how this looks. I'm going to run this. Now this is our small GUI window where left side there is a username and in the right side it accepts the inputs of a user. I'm going to close this and I'll add one more label as well as an entry widget with a small different parameters. So this should be a label 2 and it will be on frame 2 and the name should be password. And similarly, we have to pack it and this will be entry 2 packed. And finally, at the bottom, we need a button. So I'll take BUT as a variable and I'll create a button, and this button I'll not create on any frame. In fact, I'm going to create directly on the window. So the variable which is referred to for the window is box. So I'll write as box, and the text which is to be written on the button is submit. And finally, we are going to pack this. Now let's see how this looks. So you can also press Shift F10 to run this. Now this doesn't look good. Let's see what can be done. So I think okay, this is to be created on second frame. Now let's see. Yeah, there you go. This is the expected output. Now this is our GUI window which is created. Now I can enter the username and the password, but this looks something fishy. Generally, the password columns are encrypted and it will not be visible. In fact, the word is replaced with a star. So to configure that, we have to use a small syntax as config. So on the second entry, we are going to add a configuration that is config. Here we are going to pass an argument as show. Show is equal to a string is star. Here you can use any kind of variable. I am using star. So let me execute as star and see what happens. So let me run this program. I am entering the username and entering the password, you see the passwords are getting encrypted with star. If I'll replace the star with some other variable or some other character, the encryption will be changed. For example, let's say I'm going to change this with a hash symbol. Now I'm going to run this program. Here is the username and the password. So by using config method, we can encrypt the entered password. But still, here on top of it, it is written as TK. By default, the title of the window is given as TK. We can change the title by using a method called title. So title of the box, I'll say change the title of the box, box.title, and I want to change the title as login page. Now I'm going to run this. See this, the title of the window has been changed from TK to login page. Now you can give an input as your name. Whenever I press on submit, the button does not perform any action. Now to add an action, we have to create a function in our program. So let me close this and I'll create a program. I'll create a function here. I believe you know how to create a function. So I'll use a def and I'll give a function name as buc after the button clicked, and I'll say ent1.get, and I'll save it in a variable a. And similarly, I'm going to take another variable as b. This is ent2.get. So what does get does? Let us print a and b, then you will get to know. Print a comma b. Now we have created the function, but we have not assigned this function to this variable, to this button. Now here I'll take another argument as command equal to buc. Fine. Now let's run this. Now I'll enter my username as Biswajit and the password, and I'll click on submit. So whenever I submit, the output we are getting, the value of A is Biswajit and the value of B is the password. Now what we can do, after collecting this A and B, we can append this to a list. So we have to take two lists as for the username and for the passwords. So here we are going to take a global values. I'll take as uname, and it will be an empty list, and pwd, and this will be also an empty list. So uname list is going to hold the values of username, and pwd is going to hold the values of password. So what I'm going to do, uname dot append a. Similarly, pwd dot append b. Although we are appending this to a list, now we have to clear the inputs from the window. So for this, we are going to use delete method. So ent1.delete from the 0th character till end. Similarly, I'm going to replicate for entry 2. So now let's see whether this works or not. I have entered a user Harry, and I have taken a password, a random characters, and I have clicked on submit. So whenever I click on submit, the username and the password gets vanished. Now how do we check whether the username and password are being added into our list or not? For this, let's create another button as check. So let me create another frame for this. So I'm going to take another frame as frame 3, and this frame 3 is going to hold the rest 2 of the buttons. I'm going to change here as well, frame 3. I'm going to copy this. I'll take button 2. This will be also button 2, and this will be added on frame 3, but the text will not be submit, it will be check. I want to check after button is clicked. So whenever I click the button, it should not call BUC. In fact, it should call another function which we are going to create shortly. But this button I want to be placed on the left side, and this button I want to place it on the right side. So I'll just mention side is equal to left, and similarly side is equal to right. Now I'm going to create another function to print out the uname and the PWD list. So define, I'll name it as BUC2. I'm going to print usernames, and this should be a string. Username and 0th/n, passwords dot format. This will be uname and password, and we have to assign this function to button 2. So parentheses are not mandatory. Now let's run this. There you go. So I'm going to add a username, Biswajit. I'll give a password. I'll submit, and I'll give another username, and I'll have a password, and I'll submit. And now I'm going to check whether this properly added or not. So I'll click on check. There you go. Here are the usernames which is added. One is Biswajit and Harry, and this is the passwords which is ABCD and Potter, which is added in our list. So this is the small program to create a GUI application, a login page. This you can find it on my GitHub account. So you can go to github.com/jithub26230 and find the program. So thank you guys. Thank you for your time. So let's meet some other time with a new video, with a new program, and let's do some fun.